Hello everyone. Welcome back to DIY Beauty on Purpose. Today I am working on 3 Christmas DIYs, and I'm starting with this sign that I made and used last year. I want to use the same style, the same size, and even the same message, but I'm not going with a rustic kind of look this year, so I am going to paint the backside white, and then I'm going to stencil the same stencil from the front, and I'm going to use regular black latex paint. Once the paint was fully dry, I am now using my electric sander and a 220 grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to sand everything down, roughing it up just a bit for a distressed look. That is it, guys. I mean, really, how easy was this? And now I have a two-sided Christmas sign that I get to use with a lot of Christmas decorations, so I'm really excited to have this one. So on to my second project. I am going to be cutting a 4x4 into 3 pieces, an 8-inch, a 6-inch, and a 4-inch using my miter saw. Once the cuts were made, I'm just dusting it off, but I'm not going to sand before I paint. I'm going to do that when I distress them. I just want a little bit more of a rustic look. I'm using Rust-Oleum Chalk paint in the linen white, and I'll do 2 coats on all 3 of them. After the paint dried, I am now using the 220 grit sandpaper and again my electric sander, and I'm going to rough it up and just give it some distress. It's going to have about a medium distress, and it'll also smooth out all the sides. I am now going to take some jute twine and I am going to wrap it around as if it was a gift, and I am wrapping it around with some ribbon, and then I'll tie it on the top with a regular knot. I am now going to add these little bells to the top. I got these at, I believe it was Lowe's. They come like, I don't know, a ton in a bucket, but I'm just going to use 3 of them, and I'm going to tie them to each of the tops. And now I'm going to add some lamb's ear. I've been using lamb's ear, started with my fall decorations, and I'm bringing it over into my Christmas decorations. And I'm just going to add a couple leaves to the top and securing it with some hot glue. And there it is. How cute is this? And it was so easy. And if you don't have a miter saw or 4x4, you can use boxes. You can use pretty much anything that is square or any other shape. I just love the simplicity of it, and it just has that Christmas rustic charm to it. So now I'm on to my third and final project, and I'm using pieces of scrap wood that I had from other projects, and I am going to make little Christmas trees. So I am placing them on top of each other and just marking where I want to make cuts, and just going along until I see that it's I guess the style and the size that I'd like. After I went and made the cuts with my miter saw, so now I'm just kind of dry fitting them to make sure that they're all fit and that it is the height that I want them to be. So now that I know the style or the order that I want the wood pieces to be on, I'm going to use my drill and a drill bit, and I'm going to pre-drill some holes so that my wood does not crack when I drill the nail or the screw through it. Now you can do this different ways. You can screw them from the back, which most people are going to think I should have done, or you can glue them on, or you can nail them on with a brad nailer or a regular nail and hammer. In this case, I wanted to nail or screw through the front. For some reason, I just felt like it would look, I don't know, just more my style if I screwed them from the front and just kept the screw there. And once I paint them, and they're going to be white. So I know it's not going to be for everyone, but just know that this is just the style that I preferred. But you can definitely screw them or nail them from the back so that you do not see the screw or the nail. I'm adding another piece of scrap wood to the bottom so that they have or that it has a base to stand on. I'm going to give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum Chalk paint in the linen white, and I'm going to paint the whole thing. And so I want these little trees to have a little bit of distress, but I'm not going to sand it this time. I'm going to just dry brush some dark gray chalk paint very lightly with a chippy brush, just to add some dimension and a little bit of a distressed look to it. And there you have it, guys. I actually made another one, as you can see, in a little bit of a smaller size. But how cute does these little trees look? I cannot wait to use them in my decorations this year. And it was so easy. And I know you need some tools, but really you don't need them unless you have, you know, some hand tools that you can use. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This is it for today. I hope it inspires you to get some DIY Christmas decorations going. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so right underneath this video. Have a great day.